So she and her sister Laura
Hmm.
also was not that excited about those rides. So they planned another activity. They planned a morning of goat yoga.
What? Tell me, what's goat
So
yoga,
I'll tell you
Mike?
what goat yoga is. A bunch of people were together one day,
They
and
were high on
they
shrooms.
were doing some yoga.
They were
And
doing more
then
than
one of them
yoga.
one of them looked over and said, "You know what we need right now? It's a god
A
goat."
goat.
And pissing and being a goat
Hmm.
everywhere. And so I asked, what does the goat do? Because Bess planned this activity. She paid for the ticket. You pay for this.
You,
The goat doesn't pay.
I would
You
think,
pay.
I would think that they
I
would
would
pay
I would
you
think the goat
to
would
do
pay.
yoga with a goat.
So what you do is you go to this place, an undisclosed location, and
It's
and
behind an abandoned Joanne's
right,
fabric shop.
and you bring a mat, and because you don't want the goat's
No.
feet to get dirty. So, and then but what I found out hearing the stories later is there's a yoga person
Uh huh.
and there's a goat person.
It's
Um,
probably and that's probably because of union.
let's just call the goat person. I don't think you can in today's
The goat
vernacular.
e
The goat wrangler. That's what we'll call him. I
uh,
don't want to offend goat people.
goat people. Yeah.
So apparently, the yoga instructor was getting annoyed by all these goats walking around and shit everywhere. Laura's goat pissed on her mat
Oh my.
before she used it. So they had to replace her mat with a quote non-goat piss mat, as if all the goat yoga mats don't have goat urine all over them. So they got a wink wink clean mat and set it down and said goat, and there's video of the goat peeing on it.
This
The
podcast.
so the yoga session starts. Now you have bought a ticket to goat yoga.
Yeah.
Your assumption is that the goat wrangler and the yoga person have planned this out,
They've
right?
worked together. Yeah.
You don't normally go to an
They've worked
activity
in tandem.
and then bring a barnyard animal with you
No.
unannounced.
No.
There are rules.
Yes.
So, but according to Bess, the yoga started, and then half the people were watching the goat, or I'm sorry, half the people were watching the yoga instructor,
Uh huh.
and the other half of the people were watching these goats walk around everywhere and annoyed because the goat wrangler kept coming in and wrangling the goats.
Uh huh.
So at times when there was some what do you call that, synchronicity,
Uh huh.
would be when they were doing a particular yoga pose in which the body is in a position which would create a natural plane
Like downward
for
dog.
the goat to stand on.
Wait.
And then while you're in that position, the goat wrangler would pick up the nearest goat and place it on you. So now
I okay. I don't believe any
you're
of
doing
this.
the Burmese falcon
Mm-hmm.
with a goat on your back,
Mm-hmm.
and it's bang and all that stuff.
Please, if you're going to do goat yoga, consult your physician first.
And then they remove the goat and they
Uh-huh.
go on to the next thing. Um,
Can somebody please?
I mean,
remove my goat.
I'm not a zoologist,
No.
but I would think that there's far more plausible animals to use
What
for
is
this
the-
activity
what
than a
is
goat.
What I understand what yoga is supposed to accomplish.
yeah.
Yoga is supposed to work your body physically and mentally.
Correct.
Or is it what's it called when you sit there and you don't fall asleep, but you also
Meditation.
don't, meditation.
Yeah, meditation with a goat. Go on. You were
What-
about to make a point.
What is the goat supposed to bring to this?
Well, the reason the goat is there
Uh-huh.
is because it's called goat yoga.
I
And you can't have goat yoga if you don't have a goat there.
I believe, yeah, that makes the most sense of anything you've said in quite some time.